25 years before the Treaty of Coruscant, the planet Begaran. Enemy using laser turrets and Kakaniva shells. Squads 3, 8 and 15 are down. 17 can't crawl a meter without a sonic dampener. Awaiting orders, sir. Where is he? Slave, you told us he'd be trained for this. My master learned at the feet of Lord Khalifa. He listens to our plight. The signal will come. Sir, incoming. Rear shields were... Turbo lasers now firing. Our REC battalion. We spotted bombers in your vicinity. Your last message was cut off. Please, we'll hold the stairway. You can observe from the blast shelter. How could we lose the intruder? I don't know, sir. Responsibility is mine. What? He's here. Go. Look out from the balcony. Once statues of great men stood before the cliffs. Those statues were monuments to warriors, alchemists, great philosophers who refined the sacred doctrines of the Sith. You could have let him live. I fought in the Foundry Uprising. My son taught me the 9 edicts of Teles Kasi. I'm not afraid to hurt you. 100,000 slaves gave their lives to carve those statues. I'm talking to you, Governor. Now there are only ruins and a quarry, so you and your workers can export gemstones for money. Why are you doing this? 1,000 years ago, this world belonged to us. You are the intruders here. This is Teneb Kel to Imperial Command. The Governor is dead, and the palace is yours. The battle ends swiftly. The Empire is victorious, and would-be heroes of the Republic die unremarkable deaths. They will not be mourned today. The dead of the Empire, however. Maggot, oh Maggot, you didn't think you could escape me so easily, did you, Master? My injuries were no trick, Master. A human would have died, and even so, I dragged many of the enemy with me. I can see that. You're a fine servant, Maggot, and a fine soldier. Don't let any of those men tell you different. You will permit them to celebrate? The soldiers need inspiration, Master. I suppose they've earned it, and the view from the palace is worth seeing. You can almost imagine what this world was like. Of course, anyone who tries to profit from the colony's wealth will be executed with the Republic Vandals. Major? My lord, I have received word from the Citadel. The Dark Council is pleased with your results on Begalan and sends its congratulations. You also have my personal gratitude. Yet you're troubled. The Council states that with the invasion complete, your reprieve is over. It's time you faced justice for the crimes of Lord Khalifa. Well, Maggot, I must say I'm surprised. It seems we surrendered this day after all. The Paragus system, once a rich source of hypermatter fuel, now a barren layover for smugglers and spice dealers. Travelers who seek Paragus are few and far between. The nameless vessel's sole passenger disembarks. She is far from her homeland, reduced to walking among filth. The thoughts come almost naturally. Alien vermin, shed their blood, reveal yourself. The thoughts are not her own. Every time she feels anger, she can feel him inside her. His will is supreme, his will is the dark side. She pushes him to the back of her mind as she enters the cantina.
For your employer.
They'll appreciate it. You know, most people figure the redskin for a myth, but that getup is a dead giveaway.
Your point?
My point is that people talk. Word gets around a Sith girl is selling out her people. Well, you're gonna catch some interest.
Nothing here frightens me, and my people are well aware of my actions. Run to Coruscant and hope the Emperor's bloodhounds chase me instead of you. Do it before another idea occurs to me.
Never had to take these jobs before the war. She waits until her sense of the departing smuggler fades along with the oppressive sense of sweat and cologne. Your friend leave you? Is okay, we can be your friends now. Here you like my people. Like to take them as slaves. Her task is done. Now she can indulge herself. She unleashes her fury and she hears him. She feels his eyes upon her, the eyes of her old master. Only power. Only the dark side. Obey my will. Once she served the Emperor. Now she has betrayed him and she will silence his voice in her mind. Drummond Kars, capital of the Empire. Isn't it wonderful? Tomorrow there will be order, but tonight the city enjoys the fruits of its labor. Lord Malicos reads poems in the old Sith tongue, and the people dance. Lord Ekage brands the heroes of his Red Legion, but you are not with them, Master. I'm aware of that, Maggot. Watch below, the Emperor himself chose banner of Lord Nankrang. He foresaw Nankrang's triumph over the Jedi in the Mid-Rim. It's why we honor him tonight. They cannot force you to submit. You could flee to the border worlds. The soldiers adore you. We all adore. Enough. Enjoy the celebrations, Maggot. We are all servants here. The Dark Council awaits you. If anyone harms the alien while I'm gone, I will find you. If I die, I will haunt you. You understand, guardsman, my lord? I can feel you. The one I found dreaming in the slaves' quarters. The one who devoured books like scraps of bread, who pledged his gratitude to me in the Korriban Academy. You came for me, Teneb. Yes, I'm sorry. About everything. Look upon him, Lord Khalifa the Fool. He was your master, but he overstepped his bounds. He sought power he did not earn. Do you love him, Teneb Kel? As my own father, kill him. As you wish. Blast you, whelp! He is afraid. Fear gives him strength. Only a boy draws strength from fear. A man draws strength from hate. There's more I could show you. Please. Enough. The rogue may still be useful. Take him away. What will happen to him? Lord Khalifa taught that visions become clearest as death draws near. He sought clairvoyance in fasting and meditation. Yes, my lord. Then let your master demonstrate his fury and bleed prophecy in repayment for his crimes. He is no longer my master. No, is there another you would serve? Darth Maul, perhaps? Darth Vowron? Me? It would be an honor. One you are not worthy of. You hadn't yet completed your training when Khalifa overreached. In recognition of that, you were spared his fate. That does not make you special. It makes you a disgrace. Small victories on the battlefield change nothing. Still you sleep, potential. We have need of a weapon, and a masterless apprentice may suffice. Exal Kreshh was the Emperor's apprentice. 52 days ago, she abandoned her duties in the Kafal Rift and fled towards Republic space. She is a traitor. You will find her and slay her. My lord, why? Because it is our will. Forgive me. I meant, why would she betray us? The Emperor's apprentice? Your place is not to think, it is to hunt. And if I succeed, then we will judge your future in the Empire. Come, there is one final test. The corridors and stairways of the Citadel stretch on. Darth Maul never looks back. At last they arrive in a strange and foreign place. This is the weapon you have chosen. Yes, my Emperor. I see through her eyes. My apprentice dreams of her past under the lights of a red sun. The voice does not belong among mortals. To speak in its presence seems heresy. The Lenikos system. You will find her there. I will obey. The hand reaches out. Teneb Kel sees only darkness. He sleeps and diseased images form in the void. 1,000 secret shames bloom, memories of the Sith trials, and all he did to survive the tombs beyond the Korriban Academy. He spent days buried below the world, only to find, on returning, that his master was lost to him. He told no one of the joy and terror he felt. Now the Dark Lords send him to his doom, and he has no protection, no ally. Master? You're safe here, Master. Safe now. Maggot. How long? 1 day since you went inside. They brought me to this ship, and I found you, fed you, never left. They chose me. Check the engines, contact spaceport control, and plot a course for the Lenikos system. Master? They chose us, Maggot. You and I have an opportunity together. We'll make the most of our freedom. We're going hunting. Grace of Champalan Tides, Franta-class Republic corvette. 12 parsecs out of Sullust on the Rimmer trade route.
Additional dreadnoughts are hidden by the stellar magnetic field. The ships rotate out to avoid damage, so use that to your advantage. The rest of the data are on the disk. I'm going to sleep soon, but I'll be there to spring the trap.
The recording came a week ago. Made it to command through an SIS middleman, same as the others. The fleet's already taking position. Too good an opportunity to pass up. Thank you, Commodore. Your thoughts, Padawan? It would be nice to trust someone for a change. You're young to be so jaded. She's been generous with her aid, but there's no need to play stupid. We are staking a lot on this mystery woman. The Jedi Council has given us one last chance to find her out. Let's do the job right. The Leniker system. Half a dozen colonies orbit Leniker 4, trading posts and shelters for the miners, prospectors and pirates who earn a living off of the system's radioactive asteroids. Spacers in need of medical treatment come to Leniker Colony Blue, and the suites of its Baron Surgeon, Yuban the Hutt. Run, little Sith. A bottle of wine says he dies in 4 minutes. 2 minutes and you have a deal. Where'd they come from? He'll never make it. Warning. Outside agency overriding motor function. Where were we, maggot? He was... Little Sith, you are truly extraordinary. I apologize profusely for this incident. No doubt my enemies heard of the mighty Imperial emissary who came to Colony Blue, and jealous as they were. Hush, all my life I've wanted to meet a Hutt. As a boy, I heard stories, saw pictures. I understand it's your way to lie and trick. But I have a job to do, and I can't play forever. Tell me about the girl. Yes, of course. Yes, the Sith girl came to Colony Blue weeks ago, but not to me. Most visitors come for radiation treatment, luxury surgery, space. I heard she bought nothing, came and disappeared. She isn't on any of the other colonies? What about the planet? Leniker is dead. I fear no one goes there. Of course you are welcome to stay and enjoy. My lord, wait. This is the 4th colony we've visited, Master. Perhaps the girl has left, or the Hutt was lying and she was never here. I sensed no deception beyond the assumed. Then let me help you. Tell me who she is, and I will think too. Thank you, maggot, but this is a Sith concern and must remain so. She dreams of her past, the Lenico system. She must be here. Master? Something I once heard. I saw you looking at the aliens in the Hutt suites. Go enjoy them. You've earned the night. As you wish, Master. Patient suffering from severe burns, mining laser accident. Keep in stasis until we can start surgery. I can proceed into the secured area. You can proceed into the secure area. She dreams. Intruder detected. Security protocols activated. Begin subject revivification. My friends, I have an appetite and many credits. Welcome me to your table. What is he doing here? Look, the Sith slave comes to play. Did you see him fetching his master's lightsaber? He carries it in his teeth. Maybe that's why he speaks only basic. His jaw is so sore. My master is not here. I have a lead on that second Sith, the one asking about the woman. He's Rael. Can we follow him? Locate her that way? Only if you want the Empire to find their traitor before we do. Huh, I'll keep on her trail. Padawan, you watch our competition. Half the Republic fleet is relying on that woman's information. We need to know what she's tangled up in. Yes, Master. Urgh. Now we will play cards, yes?
The Emperor sees through my eyes, but I blinded him with dreams. I went to sleep to hide my thoughts and waited for his hunters.
Exal Kreshh, you are a traitor to your blood and your empire.
You'd kill me for that? The Dark Council's hound against a girl just out of stasis. Good luck trying.
No luck. Crystalline permaglass.
Are you really all they sent? Hungry, frightened acolyte? You think if you murdered me, you'll become the Emperor's next apprentice?
Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken.
You can quote the code. That's sweet. Mind the droids. The aerosol is a toxical coma gas cocktail.
You can't hide down here.
You're not Sith, you're a hound performing tricks. I was like that once. I thought I was special, but he lied to me.
Why are you doing this? What did the Emperor do?
He hollowed me and filled me with his strength. I can tell you how if you want the Emperor's secret. One the Dark Council doesn't know, then I'll kill you. Or you can run. Run, hound.
Maggot, I need you.
Don't blame yourself. Your master should have known better.
Maggot! Rendezvous at the ship, now! Cards are frozen. Show the hand. Your comlink is speaking. It will wait. Show the hand. Someone's attacking! What's the hut done? Verbo brain cluster offline. Unlinking subsystem helix and assessing damage. Orbital stabilizers at 64%. Power core at 49%.
That should keep the boys busy. You and me alone again, like in the old days, when you crawled through my veins and filled my mind. Remember the Ambrarian monastery? I woke up in crushed snow, glittery wings, and the monks wouldn't say what happened. They just cried and cried.
Submit. Bend. You are nothing.
Just you and me, my emperor. I'm going to keep it this way.
Multiple ruptures in docking pylon 4. Containment field at 40%. Containment field at 27%. Containment field at 11%. Master, the Emperor's apprentice. And she laughed. The Emperor? But you survived. You survived where no one else even found her. Locate shelter. Master, the colony. She watches the Leniker colony blue burn as it strikes atmosphere. Memories of the planet come to her, but she resists. Shame, fear, outrage. Leniker is her past, merely a tool to mislead her master and trap his hounds. He senses the truth now, of course, but it is too late. She's going home. I'm leaving 2 Neurapaste rations. You'll starve slower than I will. Master, this is unwise. You like the jerked Banfer? It leaked onto the coolant tank. You said pieces of the colony crashed to the north. I can salvage what we need for repairs. Your wounds will reopen and you will die. That is, I fear you will. I am Sith. If I can't survive, I deserve my doom. Fix what you can, maggot. You're good with machines. Lenico 4. The ash plains are soft, like fresh snow. Every step requires effort. Every step makes dust bloom. Yaban the Hutt claimed the planet was dead. It appears he told the truth. Mostly. Something ruptures and oozes beneath his bandages. He moves on. He is no longer certain he travels in the right direction. In the distance, he sees what could be shelter. Cool, filthy sweat runs down his back. His master taught that visions become clearest as death draws near. He remembers his training, the mantras of the Maraugurs and the 9 breath forms of Lord Khalifa. It gives him something to cling to as all else slips into the abyss. My master and I crashed to the northwest. You are a Bissin? You know our language? Yes, and you speak in the dialect of the warrior clans. I am honored, brave one. Peace is a lie. Life is what blinds us. There is only passion. The Force shall set me free. It worked.
You must think you're something special, tutored in the arts of the prophecy and Force-seeing. But this could be a dream, a head wound. And it won't stop you bleeding to death on a cold Lenko night. Follow us.
You're a fort form. I wove you from mantras and power.
The last of your power and your fear.
You're under my control. You won't hurt me.
I'm a fragment of your imagination that doesn't put me under your control. Are you coming?
Who is he?
No one I've met. Your guide to delusion, apparently. I gave him back knowledge he used to turn me into a puppet. His will manifests through my body.
He is the Emperor, and he is supreme.
Addictive too, like spice on the brain. The thing of it wasn't only about me. Lenko was special, where I realised what he really wanted and where I realised I couldn't let him succeed.
We are the dark side. We are his will. We are the future.
The Emperor will create his children soon. I was first, but unless I stop him, there will be others.
Why do you care?
Your delusion doesn't cover that. Maybe after redemption, maybe not.
He found me after the skirmish on Cholgana. Most of us were killed, but he spared me. He offered me a place by his side. I had nowhere else to go. I've stayed with him since then. My master picked me out of a crowd of Padawans. I haven't a clue why. I hope he's alright. Where is he? He sensed something strange on this planet. He went to investigate, I went searching for more survivors. What about yours? Salvaging? Why do you still obey him? He does not treat me like a slave. No, from what you say, he treats you like a pet. What about me? Is that my future too?
The Emperor doesn't need to hollow you out. Your future is with the Dark Council, a chained beast whimpering for scraps.
What? She said you were my guide. This is my vision. Tell me your name. Tell me how to escape. I am Darth Thanaton. There is no escape. I won't be that thing. Then die. See the future. I understand. You're strong in the Force, boy, but you're a heavy sleeper. I know combat forms you've never heard of. I was trained by species you've never seen. I'm more than skilled enough to kill an unconscious man. But now I have your measure. Who are you? Jeroben Hewless of the Jedi Order. I was on that colony for the same reason you were. Are you sure of that? Pretty sure. When we crashed, I thought I felt her in the desert. Came looking, but all I found was you. You felt a memory. Figured. Well, if she survived the explosion, she's light years away by now. Were you working with her? Not personally. I know what she was planning. Of course, a good secret's no good if half the galaxy knows. This one goes public soon, so I'll make you a deal. There's 100 survivors from the colony out there. These ruins are their best chance for shelter. Tell me what you know, and I'll help them get to safety. You bargain fast for a Sith. I see things differently now. We should leave before sun up. One last song of the steppes, one for the fallen. I must return, but I'll try the verses while I cross the desert. It has been a privilege, as it should be, hideous Jedi. Be glad I let you flee, warrior. He steals your dignity. You become the animal he makes you. Claim your freedom, my friend. I scavenged parts from the survivors. Prep the ship and let's go. You look... The Jedi has a master, busy with his shelter. He and I had an understanding. I never promised to get his Padawan home safely. Inertial compensators are damaged, but the hypermatter reactor should function. Master, where are we going? Where we should have gone in the first place. The Sith Academy, Korriban.
We're all ready. The Republic fleet is in position. They don't trust me, but they'll play their part. I gave them everything they need to butcher your defences. Your ships have finally noticed the enemy building up too late to make a difference. There will be bloodshed and the skies over Korriban will burn. I'll profane your sacred grounds and stop your children from ever existing. I bring war to you, my Emperor, you sick beast.
The Horoset system, 483 light minutes from Korriban. 12 Republic ships past the Ion minefield, and 3 transports are making planetfall. My lord, we're under siege. Tell me you're here with reinforcements. I come alone. Resume your duties, Captain. Master, get us to the Sith Academy. I trust your skill. We need to talk, Maggot. Whatever happens today, things are going to change, for both of us. If I rise, you'll have to shoulder responsibilities. But if I die, I want you to be free. Take this ship, go to your people, go to whatever makes you happy. Master, why? You aren't my slave. You aren't my apprentice. You are my loyal companion. I don't know if you're receiving. She's being clever. Republic drop teams are occupying the Academy Guard, but there are other entrances anyone trained here knows. She'll enter through the tombs. We'll speak again, if I make it out. Exal Kreshh, what do you intend?
My hound. I intend to tear this place apart from the foundation and reduce it to dust. Like so. The Emperor made me strong. I'll destroy his servants, his holocrons, his sanctum.
His children?
You figured it out. You've been following in my footsteps. He wants to pour his essence into their little minds. It's meant to happen here. The initiates are being gathered, the machines, the rituals to prepare them as vessels are ready. Everything he's planned over the centuries, I will undo.
There's something you're holding back.
My clever, determined coward of a hound. Going to run again?
The warrior from Biss has seen many battles. Once he rode the war gaunts of his homeworld. Under nightless skies, he showed clansmen the ways of hunting, blooding and regeneration. Now he is 80 years old. He acts the part of a slave, pandering to an arrogant boy who rushes into battle. He doesn't know why he's on Korriban. The boy doesn't tell him such things. If the boy dies, he will be free. The notion troubles him. It frustrates him. It's time he acts as a warrior again. If you wanted to turn against the Empire, you could have joined the Jedi instead of manipulating them.
Your point?
This isn't about changing sides. Why stop the Emperor at all?
Idiot hound. When the Emperor calls on me, it was my privilege, my right, of blood and power. I was supposed to be his apprentice. Instead, he poured his thoughts into my mind and made me the thirst of 1,000 slaves. To be the Emperor's heir is one thing, to be his pawn is another, and I won't suffer that insult, not after everything I gave him.
Your pride will kill you.
You'll die first.
She is yours, Master. Maggot! Maggot! Blast you!
You think sniffing out the truth makes you special? You think your rage makes you strong?
Not my rage.
Maybe you are, Sif. But you're still a failure. He's in my head, mocking me.
The Emperor will have his children. We've both seen the future. Ugh. Maggot? Maggot, you came to save me? No, I come. My name is Kwal, of the warrior clans of Biss. It is time I had my freedom. You know I can't understand your language. This is important, Maggot. How much did you see? Did you hear what we said? I come for my freedom. Speak, so I can understand. Did you hear us? You spoke of the Emperor and his children. I do not understand. Was that why we sought the girl? It doesn't matter. Suffice to say, we won. Now if there's something on your mind, we can talk about it at the ship. Master, whatever it is, can wait. Oh, Maggot, forgive me. A wise man told me a secret's no good if half the galaxy knows. I have plans I can't gamble on your silence. Without an ally on the inside, without the destruction of the Academy, the Republic cannot win. The enemy drop teams are killed or captured. The decimated fleet begins the long journey back to Republic space. The damage to both sides will be repaired in the years to come. Teneb Kel departs the tombs and swears for the second time, never to return. He goes to face his destiny, Drummond Kars, the chambers of the Dark Council. You slew the traitor as you were commanded, yet you failed to prevent the attack on Korriban. It proved infeasible, my lords. Indeed, and the results were not entirely displeasing. Still, you have been masterless for too long. We shall judge your future in the Empire. Kneel before us. I'll do no such thing. You wish to die? I no longer fear death. I could humble myself and hope my new master rewards my dedicated service. But I've seen that path. I have something you want. Choose your words well. I'll tell you about your master, the Emperor, and what he plans for the future. In return, you will make me a Dark Lord, and you will give me my title. You will name me Darth Thanaton.